to stop.
Okay, so if you've been on the internet within the last couple of days and you're into film, you've probably seen the trailer for the new Wuthering Heights film, and it's controversial. I have never read the book. This is my first introduction to even hearing about the story of Wuthering Heights, and I love the look of this film. I love Emerald Fennell, I loved Saltburn, I love Jacob Elordi, I love Margot Robbie. Obviously. That's not funny. Okay, look, on a serious note, I just want to talk about creative freedom and mostly adaptations. Okay, and mostly just about the internet in general and how everyone seems to think that everything is for them. Not everything is for you. Now, I could end the video there and just say that, but look, all these book readers who are complaining and literally in tears about how Emerald Fennell is going to destroy this book. No. The car's outside are ruining this for me. Emerald Fennell is not destroying this book. Again, I could just do this video and just saying all these points and just end it after every single one, but look, I have seen so much stuff online about how people want creative freedom and how they want artists who are willing to explore and be different, but then when someone is being different, guess what I see in the comment section? She's just trying to be different. They're just trying to be different. He's just trying to be different. You cannot beg for artists to be different. Then when they are different, complain about them being different. It makes no sense. Look, yes, the movie is called Wuthering Heights. No, they should not change the name. Yes, it's going to be very different to the book, but guess what? It's the same characters, it will be set in the same location, it will have roughly the same story, okay? Now look, I'm not going to compare, well, I am going to compare English literature to Marvel Comics, but guess what, guys? Guess fucking what? Marvel, the cinematic universe, is based on comic books. Wow. And are those comic books different to the movies? Yes, they are different to the movies. I'm just going to let you just sit in that for a second. I've not even read the book, but this isn't even about Wuthering Heights anymore. It's mostly just about the hypocrisy that I see online. Again, just wanting artists to express themselves, and then when they do, you complain. Nobody can win. Emerald Fennell, I think, is some of it rage baiting? Yes. Is some of it just trying to get people to talk online? Yes. But there's also, I have respect for that. There's something about that I just respect. Is just being able to say, look, I'm going to do this, and people are going to eat it up. You guys are doing exactly what they want. This is going to be one of the most talked about movies of early next year. You guys are literally, you are playing to the script, okay? If you really, really dislike this adaptation so much, don't talk about it. Don't watch it. But guess what you're going to do? You're going to pay money to see it in cinemas. Just so you can talk about it. But then, even worse, some people aren't even going to watch it and they're still going to complain about it. Again, we're in this dark place now, online and in the movie world, where nobody can win. It's just this endless loop of, again, I want artists to do this and then an artist does that, then you complain about them doing that. I've said that about 3 times now, but it is so relevant to this, you know? All I'm trying to say is that just don't watch it. And I am happy that there are artists out here that, again, read a classic piece of literature and go, I want to make this way. I want Charlie XCX to make the soundtrack for it. I think it's creativity, it's art, you know? That's what this is meant to be. Like, this is what we want in the world. You want people to read classic literature and go, I want to change it. I want to make it this way. I want to make it modern. The costumes don't have to be accurate. The hair doesn't have to be accurate. The body type doesn't have to be accurate. Now, skin colour is a different conversation. I have heard very valid criticisms of that, and I have to say that I don't know enough about the book, so I don't actually know how relevant the character's skin colour is to the book and is to the core story. That is something I will do more research on, so I have to put my hands up and say I don't have enough research to talk about that point. I am wrong, okay? It's again, the ability to admit when you're wrong is a very strong skill to have. And again, criticising the actors. Someone tried to compare Jacob Elordi to Sydney Sweeney. I had to just take a second and just breathe, because what? There's a big difference between those two, okay? One is very talented, the other, not so much. Look, I had to go on this rant because I'm excited for this movie, and honestly, I'm getting a lot of joy seeing these pretentious book nerds. No, nerd is a bad word. These pretentious book people getting upset. I'm actually enjoying it quite a little bit because I'm just a big, but people change Shakespeare. Where's the criticism for that? Wow. Wait, hold on. I'm not hearing any criticism. Anyway. Goodbye.